There, man, so much to talk about. Where to start? I guess I'll start on my birthday, which was September 6th. I planned for this day to be somewhat, exciting or just peaceful, productive at least. And I didn't know it, but at 5 a.m. there was a massive solar flare that hit the plant, that erupted, and then another one followed it at 8 a.m. Okay. As the day progressed, I was extremely agitated. I had no idea why either. Like, I was getting pissed off. This is not like me normally. I'll tell you how bad it got. An old man was staring me down at the park, and I stared him back down and said, "What, motherfucker?" Okay, I don't do that no more. I do not do that no more. So this was a giant red flag to me, that something was off. Something was going on. I had no idea about the flares at all. Another thing was I could not push my kundalini out the top of my head and wrap it around into my toroidal field. I just couldn't do it for the life of me. It was blocked. So this energy, I knew I had a major blockage going on, was completely trapped in my body, which was doing what it normally does when it's trapped in my body, causing extreme agitation. That's the major symptom that it does for me. I just feel like I'm boiling over from the inside, and I'm easily agitated. I get angry over stupid stuff, and it's just my number one indication that something's wrong with my electromagnetic field. So I was having to deal with that. I kept trying to ground, and I went to go ground at the park and I almost got in a fight with an old man. So everything was just fucked up, okay? My lover is a bartender. She worked the night shift. It was full moon syndrome times 10. One of her regulars, car salesman, whatever, flipped out with extreme jealousy that was made up in his mind out of nowhere, and tried to attack several patrons because he thought that some man was fucking with the girl that he had the hots for, which wasn't true at all. They were playing pool. So he went nuts and ended up pulling back his fist on my old lady. Okay. And so anyway, she ended up 86 in 3 different regulars at her bar that night. Okay. So this is another example of the flares and what happens when electromagnetic energy is stuck in the human body. It seems to dig up a lot of dirt. If you got anger problems, which I obviously still do, because that was my number one. If you have jealousy problems, if any of the problems you have emotionally, and your emotional body will come out because of this excess electromagnetic energy. And that was fucking proven 100% true on my birthday on Wednesday. So this, of course, was needed. This is what has been going on. The frequencies, the energies, because of our solar system's alignment within our galactic system, and how we're entering into a spiral arm, and kind of, okay, here's the spiral arm, looking at it on a horizontal point of view, and here's our solar system. We have basically came back into it like this. It goes up and down like this. Well, we're back in it like this. So we're getting this giant influx of fucking God source energy from the black hole, the mother sun in the middle. And these energies are going to only increase. This was what was prophesized by the Mayans in 2012, for those who don't know. It started then. That's when we entered this photon belt, and it's amplifying, and it will continue to amplify for a couple more decades, if I'm not, I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that. There's so many different dates. It's just like, I guess we'll find out, really. But what's going to start happening is your bodies are mutating. Your DNA is mutating. It is upgrading, okay, to be able to incorporate this light into your system. Basically, your light body is being created. This is, I guess, never happened in this universe before. Apparently, that's what the guides say. That's what the channels say. So basically humanity is ascending in dimensional levels of density and frequency, which are two different things apparently. It has to do with vibration and oscillation. So those that have incarnated here now have done so to make this jump in evolution. And those that are not prepared or are lagging are going to suffer more so than those that haven't, okay? And it's not just, a physical jump. It's mental, emotional, and physical. It's all three, the Trinity, okay? Well, and spiritual, 4 or 3, whatever, I call it 3. So, if you aren't processing your emotions, if you aren't resolving your past issues, and this includes past life issues, you got to balance your karma out, because it literally turns into blocked energy in your toroidal field, in the multi-dimensional bodies that you have, your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body. This turns into blockages in your emotional body, which is part of your aura. It's a layer of your aura. And this energy that's influxing literally will get caught in your field and boil over and push other energies out, and it will result everything from fucking full moon syndrome type, anger, passion, jealousy, shit like that, to straight up just depression and negative emotions, stuff like this. And it's not just emotional. We're also experiencing a lot of physical symptoms. I myself am way too sensitive all the time, okay? And it's very fucking annoying. I still take kratom. I drink kava tea like it's going out of style. I take kava pills. I have to ground every day for at least an hour barefoot in nature, okay? If I don't, then I will become extremely uncomfortable. I have to push my kundalini up every single day. And I am just more sensitive than most people, but it gets a lot more intricate than that, and it has to do with the star seeds and 144,000